Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. First, before we get started, well, today is June 21st, 2020. It is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And I'm talking about the ones that actually step up and take care of their children, because being a sperm donor does not make you a father. Being a father is about taking care of your children and making sure that they have a decent life and stuff like that. So, anyway, before I digress, I just want to remind everybody I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. I am not sure what the topic is going to be yet, but I will figure that out and I'll get that up for you guys so you guys can see that. So today, I cut the grass this morning and I did something else, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But so I'm working on cutting back further. See, I just kind of easing it back a little bit there. So I cut through this area here, hit back over here, hit this, got this area here. So we're going to walk around. So we had a little fire last night, as you can see. Burned up some more garbage. There was a bunch of stuff sitting here, and because I knew I wanted to cut the grass, I wanted it gone and burnt. So I burnt that all up yesterday. There's more stuff to cut up. And there's the puppies, chilling. Are you sitting in the shade? Are you sitting in the shade? Yes, good babies. Good babies, I know. Alright, so chickies are doing well. They're obviously shaded as well, so they're happy. They're doing well. There's the babies out there, getting big. I can't really call them babies too much longer because they're almost the same size as the other chickens, but they're getting there. Alright, so just want to go down here. So I cut all this area too. It was overdue, but I wanted to show you what I'm working on too. So each year, what I've been working on is pushing back further into the brush. So I did that some more today, and then over on this side, I cut back further into the brush on this side as well, because I finally got all those stumps that were in here out of here. And, oh no. No, you are not going to do that. What's it doing? Oh, okay, it's alright. I thought it screwed up for a second. So, I got all the stumps out of here. Let's see, hold on guys. Oh, let me go back and see if this thing will adjust properly. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I had gotten the stumps out of here, and they went into the garden beds. So, I can cut farther back here now without having that in the way. I was going to split them up this year, but using them in the garden's bed ended up being a better option. So I can cut this farther back, which is good. It opens it up more, and then the brush is not right on top of you. Over here, obviously cutting back this way too, and I go cut all the way down to there. But and as we walk this way, I'll show you over here too. But yeah, it's I figured I'd get out here early this morning. It took me about an hour and a half to cut the grass, but so I just keep working my way back a little bit. And then there's obstacles in the way, obviously sometimes. So these are the apple trees. They are in very, very bad need of pruning. I have pruned them before, but I need to do it again. It's just I got to figure out. I got to really look it up and see when the best time to prune is. But so it looks so much nicer when it's cut, I'll be honest with you. So I was cutting back further into here as well. So one of my upcoming projects that I'm going to be doing as well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to cut all this crap right through here. I'm going to cut that completely out of there, including the branches on that pine tree, because they're not even getting anything. So I'm going to cut all this back because I don't want it. Last year we'd be coming down the driveway and the branches and brush were hitting the car, and I don't want that. So I got to cut all this back here. I've been trying to push back here, but I'm going to cut all this back in here as well. Get it further back so that it's not, first of all, it's not right up on top of our trees. And, you know, we will see. Now, unfortunately, our cherry trees here that we got are not looking too chipper, so I'm hoping this one actually still has its leaves on it. This one's leaves are all not on there. So hopefully they'll revitalize and come back. I've seen it happen with the one on the end. I thought it was dead. I thought it was just a stick in the ground, and it came back and it did really, really well. So we'll have to pay attention to those. And this one looks like it'll be okay, but this one does not look like it's in good shape. But anyway, I'm going to cut back behind here. I'm going to cut all that back as well. So you can see I was pushing back in this area. And so there's, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be squared away in through this area. And this tree here is not, let's see, it's actually kind of blocking the other tree. So that one's coming out. I'm going to open this up and take that out because it's blocking my other tree, and that's not the same kind. I thought it was, but it's not. So I'm going to cut that out of there and get that squared away as well. It's always something to work on, but like I said, I'm just going to keep pushing back through in this area. Now all this stuff here, guys, what I've been doing each day is I pull some of this out and I take it and I feed it to the birds, because under there is all that good soil still. I still have a lot of good soil. So you know, I will utilize that in time. But so we cut all this too. And then I decided, and here I'm going to explain what the issue was. So last year when we did the skirting, okay, was a different kind of paint. It was more of a, the skirting was a paint, the house was a stain, okay? But we painted the steps that same color, okay? Oh, I forgot to get over there on that side. Oh well, see, because you can see that I have to go back and hit that part. I didn't hit that. But anyway, so the paint did not have a primer in it. So it ended up where, because of wear and tear on the steps, it just was peeling all off and stuff like that. Well, this paint that we use for the woodshed, the battery room, and the greenhouse, that's got a primer in it. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and paint the steps. So I just did the front steps, and of course I missed that spot and it stands out like a sore thumb, because I'll show you on the other side. See, that side looks nice. Oh well, I'll have to get that. I got to still do the back steps. I don't feel like doing it today, but so again, just a little bit of forward progress, so I'll hit that again. But I decided to go ahead and paint that because it's just, you know, to paint it again the same color with the same paint is not going to work. The same thing is going to happen. So I actually I painted everything, and then I came behind a second time and just hit the steps with a second coat. So it's a nice heavy coat on the steps. And I may actually do a third coat, I'm not sure, on the steps. But so yeah, so that's what I was working on, getting that done. And it is now getting warm. I got out here early because I wanted to really get things going before it got too hot, because I knew it was going to get hot today. And hot for New York, okay? Let's just clarify that. So obviously the rest of the wood is gone. I finished that up yesterday. And so there's that all stacked up. Okay, so we got 4 rows there. What I'm thinking, I was talking about getting 8 more face cord. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out and get 4 more face cord and see where that fills us up to. And again, so let me just clarify, because I mean, people are, I don't know what the confusion is, but I will clarify. Even if I go 2 rows, so here's 1 row, and I did another row that would come out to here, okay? It still gives me a corridor straight back here to get the old wood. So if I have wood stacked out to this point here, okay, from the new wood, I can still access all of this wood here. And as I work at it, I can come sideways and work back. Very, very easy. Very, very simple. So, you know, I'm going to have access to the wood. So I'm going to start out, I'm going to have him bring me 4 face cord more. I'm going to call him and ask him to do that this week if he can. And, you know, get that stacked and then see where I'm at. But I have, like I said, I ended up with 6 buckets of kindling, which is awesome. Great fire starter. It's going to really make the winter much easier when it comes to that point as far as getting fire started in the morning. And you know, this is just all scraps off of the wood that got delivered, so it's perfect. You know, it's not like you got to really hunt for it. You just had to pick it up that it was in here. And there's no bark. I didn't take the bark. I didn't pick those pieces up. You know, I mean, they can be used as well, but I don't like to use those. I like to use that type of stuff because it just burns so awesome. So anyway, that's what's going on here. Oh, did it? No, it's doing all right. Yeah, okay. So anyway, so there's the wood all stacked, 4 rows deep, and this started the 5th row because that's what I had left over. And really pleased though, really pleased. A lot of work, but it's done. I'm real happy about it, and it's a good feeling of accomplishment to have that scored away. Having the wood here in like I said, in ready, really, it takes a lot off my mind because now I'm not having to have that worry about that. You know, so again, I'm going to get another 4 face cord, see what that looks like when I get that stacked up, and then I'm just going to go from there. But you know, I could actually go easily 3 rows. I'm not going 3 rows. So I'll probably get the 4, see what ends up, how much that fills up, and then you know, look and see if I want to get another 4 face cord after that. So somebody was asking me what's a face cord, because they know a cord and a rick, because it's, I guess, different parts of the country. So 1 face cord, 3 face cord equals a cord. Okay, so hopefully that explains it to people that didn't know. So for every 3 face cord, it equals 1 cord of wood. And so that, you know, that's how the measurements are up here. We go by face cord. I know some people go by ricks, but that's how we do it up here. That's how I've always known it, as a face cord. So, so 3 face cord equals 1 cord of wood. All right. So when it's all said and done, if I have 8 more face cord delivered, I will have a grand total of 30 face cord or 10 cord of wood in here. And like I said, there's no way I will burn all that wood. Now, some people have asked, will my sister be using this wood as well? No, they will be using their own wood. They will purchase their own wood for their own wood stove, and that's what they'll be doing. Okay, so just being clear so that you know, so people know, this is, you know what, this is my wood. And now, don't get me wrong, if they were short and didn't have the money to get more wood and they, you know, were running out, obviously I'm going to let them use some of my wood. But the idea is, this is for my home, and you know, they're going to have their own responsibilities for their own place. You know, even though they'll be up here, they still have, you know, they have to take care of their own stuff. So that's where we're at. Anyway, like I said, I wanted to get up early and get that grass cut. It was way overdue. It really needed it. So I feel good having that done. And I absolutely sweating like a pig doing it too, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm going to absolutely go for a ride this afternoon, and I will, you know, be back, and we will do the live stream tonight at 8 p.m. And again, I'm not sure what the topic is going to be yet. We will figure that out. You'll see it when I post it, but definitely look for that. All right, so some issues with the live streams. Let's talk about that a second, okay? So unfortunately, a lot of times I'll start a live stream. My last live stream, I was 3 minutes and 36 seconds in, and it went out. I immediately start again, but sometimes people have a hard time finding the live stream the second time. And so you have to go to the website and just really look. It is, I do it right away. I get right back on right away. We had a good discussion on Friday, and hopefully we'll have another good discussion today. But you know, it's really important that you know, like I said, YouTube's playing games or it's somebody messing with me, one of the two. It is what it is. I don't really have a lot of control over it. So, you know, it is not my internet. I can say that very clearly. It is definitely not my internet. So, anyway, so that's where we're at. That's what's happening. Good day, productive again. Just making forward progress. And after getting everything done that I did yesterday, it took a while to stack all that wood, I'm going to tell you. I put in quite the day doing that, but it was good. It felt good. It was a good workout. Again, let me explain. I don't know how many times I have to explain this, but I will explain it again. All right? There is my wheelbarrow. I do have a wheelbarrow. I will not use the wheelbarrow when I'm stacking wood. I want the exercise. So the walking back and forth is good exercise, picking up a couple pieces at a time. It works on your strength. It's a better workout than you're ever going to get in a gym. I'm telling you right now. So that's what I do, and that's why I do it. I could very easily use the wheelbarrow. I don't want to. Okay? So that's why I don't use the wheelbarrow. So just being honest. Oh, actually, I can go right look through the window here. We can look through. Over there, obviously, are the potatoes. They're doing great. I've been putting more dirt in there. The bags look higher. That's why. I need to put more dirt in them again and roll them up a little bit more, and I'll continue to do that. So they're doing great. No issues with them whatsoever. Again, I'm just trying to get things taken care of, guys. You know, as far as I got to get inside the greenhouse, put the second layer of plastic on there. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do, but I'm trying to bang things out methodically. I really, truly am. You know, with this project now completely 100% done, this project completely 100% done, and like I said, you know, all that wood is already in there stacked now too. That's a really good feeling. The raised beds, we got 6 of them in here. I eventually will put another one here. It doesn't really even matter when we do that, to be honest with you. We will do it at some point. The gardens are doing great. Everything looks good. The asparagus, let's look at that real quick. All right. First of all, I think I waited too long on the asparagus to begin with, and somebody told me I planted the asparagus upside down. The asparagus is gone. I took it out. I'm going to probably go and buy more asparagus and get it going and get it started, because it doesn't matter. We're not going to be harvesting it for several years anyway. So I definitely will put more asparagus in here. Yes, I did water this morning. You can kind of see the residuals of that there, but it's warm. Now, so this is weird. I got to tell you this real quick before I jump off of here. So yesterday, all kinds of rain. All kinds of rain. Towns surrounding us, flash flood warnings, downpours coming down, just crazy amounts of rain. Here, nothing. We got no rain, 0. Unbelievable. And I was really wanting it to rain here because I wanted, you know, a good soaking for the ground, for the vegetables and everything else like that. Not one drop of rain fell here yesterday, so unbelievable. Craziness. But if you looked at the thing, you thought for sure. I mean, it was raining down in town. The town over that way, it was raining, but not up here it wasn't. So very bizarre. But we saw the clouds and the lightning, we saw it all. No rain. So very, very bizarre. Anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here from now. Please, again, join me tonight for the live stream at 8 p.m. I will see you all then. Remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. Also remember, guys, STD. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from that negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. I hope everybody's having a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.